Hey, what's up? So I'm jumping on here today. I went on my first hike in a long time. Sadly, I've been going hiking for like the past my whole adult life. Like every single day, I would drive to the state park, like 15 minutes from where I lived, and I would just, I got mud all over the seat. Go out there and get lost, and yeah, so I had to just get outside today. It was way warmer than I thought. Like, it was just so much nicer than I even expected. It really just recharged my whole spirit more than I knew that it would. And when I first pulled into this spot, because I ended up going, like, I went to this state park, but I ended up, like, just pulling up another trail entrance, like, from a map. So there's, like, 35 miles of trails here. So, this was a different one, like, off to the side, and I just kind of drove out to it, let my little GPS take me there, whatever. And, there was an old guy sitting there, like, in his car before I went onto the trail, and then, like, I came back out, he was still in his car out there, and he just said, like, hi, how are you, or whatever, and so I was like, okay, like, I'll talk to this guy. And I kind of, like, had this feeling, like, you might find something out, like, I kind of knew that, like, this guy was going to talk to me or something, but, he told me that, he was like, yeah, it's pretty nice out there, like, he's like, I saw you running or whatever, and I was like, yeah, because I didn't go that far, kind of just went out there and, like, meditated, but it was, like, pretty muddy, a little bit in there, so I kind of just was like, all right, I'm gonna turn back, but it was still sweet. But anyway, he said that he was in there looking for mushrooms, the morel mushrooms. Morel, I don't know if I'm saying it right, but yeah, he's like it's the champagne of mushrooms, and yeah, there's like he said that he found like bushels of them back there, and I was like, wow, that's amazing. So I know where to find my mushrooms now. That's really all I gotta say. Oh, but no, that's not what all I gotta say. It's never all I have to say, is it? Um, he said, like, there's none out yet. And I was like, yeah, they probably will be next month in Aries season. Because, everything comes to life in Aries season. It's the first sign of the zodiac. Cardinal fire. So I guess we'll just make this into a little bit of a lesson now. If you want to understand astrology better, you got to understand that. And, like, that's another reason why I'm happy that I was born in Pennsylvania, is because I really got to experience the seasons. So there is not just, like, a sign, and that's just, this sign is this way because it is. Like, no. They're all ruled by planets. The signs are ruled by the planets, not the other way around. But there are modes. So there's an element and a mode. And they cycle like everything in life. So Aries is the first sign of the zodiac. Cardinal is the mode. There are 3 modes: cardinal, fixed, and mutable. So the first sign being cardinal is exactly what it sounds like. If you think of the bird, I don't know why this just popped in my head, but it's a little red bird. So it's like, ah! Like, like red. It's like, get up and fucking go. That's cardinal energy. It's the starter. It kicks shit off. So, that would be Aries, Libra, and Capricorn. All right. And so they might not always have, like, the best follow through. And that relates to the season. So Aries is the first one because it starts the spring. So it starts that whole new life cycle of things literally springing to life. So then the second sign of the zodiac, we'll go to that, would be fixed. Earth, Taurus. So, during that time, like, you are very fixed in that. So it's just like it sounds. Like they say Taurus is like the bull, stubborn. They're going to be fixed, just like it sounds. And the third sign, Gemini, is mutable air. And it's also like just like it sounds. The energy is very mutable. People say that Geminis sometimes ask questions without really caring about the answers. And like being immutable means being adaptable. So, and that you can also kind of see how like the duality would be in there, right? So yeah, just a really quick little lesson about cardinal, fixed, mutable. And you will cycle through those modes throughout the whole zodiac. We're in Pisces right now. It's the last, and it's mutable. So like whenever I think of Pisces season, I just think of wet. Like, you know, it's going to be rain and all this stuff, like the mud out there today, and it's expected. But I bet you those mushrooms will be out there in a few weeks here. Yeah, have a good day, y'all.